Hey guys, should I say good morning? Well, it's actually just hitting noon now, so good afternoon. Um, well, in my last video I talked about, gave you that little story about Sprint and all, but ever since then, nostalgia is real. Especially since yesterday I went up to an actual mall, they actually still semi-exist. So, yeah. And when I was up there, for the first time ever, I've seen a store be abandoned. Be it like literally we were like looking through the windows and stuff and like it was literally like gone. I was like, what? you know? It was actually a Sears, believe it or not. And I was like, okay. It's weird because Sears used to be like I mean, sure. I mean, they're kind of like Kmart, but it's kind of like, wow. You know? We really. Because, like, we were trying to get in first, because we're just like, oh, let's, it's a store closing sale. And all the doors were locked and stuff. We're just like, huh? So, all of a sudden, we go around to, like, where it was, like, the curbside pickup or something. And, there, it's all windows there. So, we managed to. Well, I didn't have to peek in through the window. I saw it with my own eyes. She's still, eh, she's still in bed right now, but she was like, oh, in the window looking around, like, oh, why can't we go in? And I'm just like, you can't see that. There's stuff all abandoned there. Like there was literally like chairs over there, like sitting out on the pavement from in there. There was a whole bunch of like cabinets and stuff pulled open and stuff and chairs and stuff. I was like, yeah, they're gone. They're gone. This is surreal. It's like, wow. Gonna give a little shout out there to Dan Bell. Felt like him for a second there. I'm like, ooh, wow. Because I know he's been doing the Dead Mall series and stuff like that. It's just like, wow. You know? I wonder what's gonna take it over. From the looks of it, I don't know. I think it might be another store like that, like a clothing. Couldn't be Boscov's because that's still hustling and buffling up there. Not sure. J.C. Penney maybe? I don't know. I mean, they're kind of struggling too, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna take that over, because I know that for the spot that was right next to it, I think it was yeah, Five Below, and then on the other side was a PetSmart, I think, or something like that. So something relating to them, hopefully. Would be nice if it would be like a video game store or something. You know, I mean, I know GameStop's struggling and all too, so, but I don't know. You never know. I mean, they already have a couple around there, so maybe not. Maybe like a vintage game shop. Uh, yeah, that would be nice. That would be cool. I'd enjoy that. I definitely enjoy that. So, yeah. Is this thing still going? Yeah, cool, great, nice. Sorry, you got to see my little collection of drinkies. Um, but yeah, other than that, I got a whole list right here of, speaking of nostalgia, games that I wanted to bring back. A bunch of them that I played in my childhood, adolescence, even some recent ones. I know last time I tried to record this whole list, the whole thing died on me. So, like, I don't even know. It was like, stop the recording and all. I was like, maybe I should just do the list for like a live stream. And I was like, maybe I can just throw some of them in the next video that I make. Because there's a few that I definitely want to get out there. Like Star Gladiator. Come on, if you played that, that was like my first 3D fighting game. Bring that back! Bring that back! You know, like, I think it's called Plasma Sword. Plasma Sword 2 was the sequel, and I never got to play that. Never had a Saturn or Genesis it was on. always just get them confused. Sad, I know. They're totally different things. But yeah. But yeah, I played that. I actually still have the first one. I actually have it still. Yeah. Oh God, sorry. Just wanted to pull this out. Like I said, nostalgia is definitely real. Here, you want to see how nostalgic it is? Anybody remember this? The Blue Rocks? Yeah, I actually went to one of their games and stuff like that way back in the day. Oh, man. That was back then when I was around that area. Man, I do miss that area. I wish I was around there again. But yeah. Oh, here's another one right here. Look at this. Evil Zone. Anybody ever play that? Definitely needs to make a comeback because that was very innovative. Very. You literally, you only had 2 buttons, attack and guard, and it was so fun. Of course, all the Crash Bandicoots I have. 1, 2, and 3, and Bash. Still waiting on that one. There it is, Star Gladiator. I told you I still had it. Spyro the Dragon. Spider-Man. Yeah, that was the good one. That was the good one. Yeah, there's Crash Team Racing there. See? Tomba! That needs to come back too. I got this, and I never played it. Believe it or not, I saw it because I thought it was Battle Arena Toshinden. Because I played that a lot when I was a kid. But I never played this. Plus it's Square. Or Squeenix now, but yeah. Yeah, Nitro. I didn't even play these games. I found these in the... what was it, like a... No, I don't even know what to consider it. It's like a vintage game shop. So yeah, definitely picked them up. See, I still got some books in there. Old games. Heck, I still even have the things for some old games. But yeah, man, back in the day, said some of these games need to come back. See, I even got these games right here. Like I said, I still have the thing for these. Let me just flip that so you'll see my list. See, there's Spyro. Rayman. Shout out to Nitro Rad for that one. Like I said, Evil Zone, I still actually have that too. Yep, there's the Spyro again, and RPG Maker. Of course, Final Fantasy. Strangely enough, a little backstory with that. I didn't play that till like my teenagehood. Crazy, I know. But yeah. Crazy. Ugh. So yeah, there's definitely that. But yes, story about the Final Fantasy though. My neighbor gave it to me. It was crazy. He was just like, "Yeah, I have a PlayStation." Pulled out the whole thing. And I was like, "Okay." So I'm looking through and I'm like, "Dude, I heard so much stuff about this Final Fantasy game, and I never got to play it." It's like, "Go ahead." And I did. I'm like, "Dude, this is actually really fun." Yeah. So, man. But yeah, there's a number of other games that I do want to make a comeback, but last time I tried to make the video, like I said, I was going on and on and on and on and on. So, but yeah, I guess this one I'll just dedicate to the PlayStation ones, like Gex, stuff like that. I don't have that one anymore, sadly. But yeah, I did have Gex 2, Enter the Gecko. That definitely needs to make a comeback. Any other PlayStation ones? Wow, that was a good chunk of them there. Just going through my games there. Yeah. There's a number of other games, like, I'm gonna kind of dab into the PlayStation 2 and say Def Jam Vendetta or Fight for New York. Come on, man, bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. And don't bring it back like Rapstar or anything, please. That was terrible. What were you thinking? Well, probably money, but still, no. I get it, you're trying to relate it back to music, but no, dude. Alongside that, man. a real Virtua Fighter as well. Come on, man. That Final Showdown? Nah, man, nah. You gotta do Virtua Fighter 4 again, or like Quest Mode in 5. Honestly, man. I know it's like a tournament online competitive game, but not everybody plays it for those things. Heck, sometimes people just play Tekken to stress, to de-stress. Not to, go online and be like, oh, not everybody does stuff competitively. Think about those people too sometimes. Oh, man. There's a ton of these I'm skipping over, I'm letting you know. Because I still have all the Nintendo games I played growing up too. But I'll go over them another time. Oh yeah. I can't go over that one because that has to do with Nintendo too. I guess the other one I can think of is The Force Unleashed 1 and 2. It's why was I going to say Jedi Knight Academy? Oh, man. But, yeah, what was it? Oh, yeah, Fallen Order. That was, like, the unofficial, trilogy there, but, just do Force Unleashed 1 and 2, even if you can't, bring it up, remaster it or whatever, reboot it or whatever. Do something either of that. But, yeah. Those would be all my PlayStation games, besides the last one on here that I could think of to bring up was, well, there's two, to be technical. The Overlord Raising Hell. Yeah, I still have that. I'll even snag it here. Okay, I gotta grab the pile. They're already bringing back a ton of other games. There we go. My freaking hands. I only did that with my thumb and my pinky. Strange. See, I still have that. So, definitely bring that back for, PS4 and stuff. That'll be great. And the other one was Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles. I just like the whole aspect of the puzzle piece, how you got to customize your character and you had to put them in the little puzzle plate piece things. That was interesting. I remember that was really fun trying to maneuver around and trying to do it, So yeah, I guess that's it for my nostalgia trip down PlayStation lane, like I said. I guess in another video I do the Nintendo ones. It's kind of hard because I kind of just don't have it in order. So, yeah, I did go around any other one. So, yeah. Hopefully this brings back some nostalgia for you. And, if there's any, just for this one, if there's any PlayStation nostalgia games that you had back in the day, like I said, I'll go for Nintendo another time. Because, I didn't actually, granted, Nintendo was my first console, believe it or not, the Super Nintendo to be exact. That's the one thing I keep meaning to change on that list. There's only one game I have for Super Nintendo to come back that hasn't really. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, believe it or not, this whole thing started because of nostalgia. It's very strong, but sometimes it's not strong enough. I'm kind of pointing shade at some games here. So, if you know, you know. So, anyways, have a good day. Right now it's afternoon, so have a good afternoon, good day. Whatever time you say it, in the afternoon, evening, night, morning, dawn, dusk, whatever it is. And don't worry, I'm sure to post. I definitely try to, at least every week or two, I at least try to. This is just on a whim, so hopefully I don't take too much of your time. And I know last time I asked for game recommendations and stuff, and thanks, buddy. Francis UD, I believe that was it. I definitely have to look into that one game, but I do have the what you call it? I already do have the other one you recommended. Yeah. So yeah. Uh, and also, oh, I used to have the hard copy of it, but the Mass Effect, I had Andromeda. I know that's another thing that you mentioned too. But yeah, I do have Andromeda as well. So, anyways, yeah, I guess for this question of the day, question of the video, um, what PlayStation games would you like to see make a comeback? It can be, I mean, I only mentioned PS1 and 2, and 3 actually. I mentioned a 3 as well. Duh. But PS1, 2, or 3. See if they upgrade it, or what you would like to see upgraded to 4 or 5, or both, or even if it's not upgraded, remastered, rebooted, something. So, yeah, like I said, maybe next. I'm fairly certain next video I make, I'll probably do the Nintendo ones that I like to see brought back. So, and I also skipped the ones that were cross platforms. So, yeah, well, the ones that I know of that I played on both platforms, I should say, personally. So, anyways, like I said, I'll be in touch, alright? Later, guys.